Hello, hello, hello! How are we doing? How are we doing, everybody? Hold on, I'm just gonna mute this thing. Okay, here we go. Hi, how are we doing? Hi, hi, hello. Hello, everybody. I hope we're all having a great day. Hello, Doc. Hello, Groom. Nice to see you guys. Hello, everyone who's probably lurking or rewatching this. Oh, you're sitting in cosplay. That's fun. Okay, so we are back once more with Chica's Party World Rebate. Hopefully this will be the final time we'll be streaming this. Hopefully. We have one more thing to do. As you can see, the game's completion is currently 92.4, and I put on this because I feel like this is a very nice track. I considered doing the Night 5 track, but it's a little more ominous, so I liked the lo-fi kinds of feels of this one. But yes, so for this time, we are going to be attempting the all-max mode. I'm not excited. So I have been practicing a little bit on how to properly fight against these things, and there are two things in particular that I want to fight properly against. Silver Chicken and Coraline. I have to get used to their sound cues. So before we start another thing for all max, because I can do all max with everyone, I'm going to turn everyone else off right now, because for right now, Silver Chicken and Coraline is what I'm having the most trouble with. So we're going to listen for their sound cues. So as a reminder, Silver Chicken's gameplay is don't look at her. If you look at her, she'll disappear and then she'll appear in your room, but you can flash her to reset her anger. And as for Coraline, when I hear a certain sound, I have to... Yeah, right here, this little cupcake. When I hear a certain sound, I have to go and look for the thing. So that's what we're going to be doing. We're going to be practicing that before we get into... Oh, ready? And see, that's why we're practicing, everybody, because I just tried to flash with my camera up and it didn't work. So there is tech there I have to do. So we're going to retry that. This is a song about Coraline. Okay, so we're going to retry real fast. Let's try that again. Now, technically, I could just look away from the chicken, but that's not what's screwing me up right now. What's screwing me up is trying to flash, so I can... And now I have my LED charge. Alright, ready? Let's try it. Ha ha ha. Okay. So I need to put the camera down in order to properly flash her. And you see that? You hear that breath? That means Coraline's doing something. Right here. So it's these two that I gotta get a handle on. So that breath doesn't mean someone's here. And see, that time it didn't work. But this is why I'm practicing with Silver Chicken. Max mode practice, I see. Yeah, I'm practicing for max mode. I'm only a little nervous. That was a lie, I'm very nervous. I'm nervous about fighting max mode. So we're gonna do one more retry and then I'll try actual max mode. I want to get used to hearing Coraline's sound cue. So I'm going to listen. See, now I can hear it. Like that. Okay. I think I know what I need to do. Now we can try some actual attempts at all max. And just to be stylish, we're not going to just set it all. We're going to do it one by one. So we got Russell, Lullbite, Top Hat, Silver Chicken, Coraline, and Chica. Ha ha ha. Not again, not again. I'm gonna try my best. I'm gonna try my absolute best at beating them. I want to beat this, because this is a very... it's a good custom night. But there's definitely going to be an entry curve. I'm guaranteeing you I'm going to die really soon on my first attempt back. Russell will probably get me, but we'll see. Here we go. There's Russell. There we go. There we go. Lullbite goes down. Oh, I forgot to check for Russell! I forgot to check for Russell. I was about to say that first part wasn't actually that bad. Russell,
Now, for what it's worth, I thought you were nice.
I need to develop a better strategy about keeping track of Russell. Because he's the tricky one right now. Hello? No, I'm not beating it on the first try. Absolutely not. Where's Lullbite? Oh, I was about to flash him. Man, Russell's going to be the one to smash me up the most. I can already tell. He was the biggest problem with me last time. We're just gonna have to try again, and again, and again.
Sometimes, tough love is necessary.
Sometimes tough love is necessary. Okay, let's keep going. I should just keep track of them while they're on the camera. Okay. There we go. Ah, lol bite. I didn't look at her enough. This is gonna be a bad curve of me dying a lot in like the first 2 hours of the night.
Scrap metal can tell no tales.
Well, that was a new voice line. Okay, let's keep going. Alright, let's try again. Bada bing, bada boom, bada bing, bada boom, bada bing. You know, I won't lie, I am debating on if I should keep doing all Max Night streams. Because it seems like there's a lot less people that show up to them in comparison to my other streams when I play games like this. I lost. I lost. I tried to not look at the silver chicken, and I kept having to look at the silver chicken. But that was me being stupid. I'm not fast enough. Do I need to, like, get a new grip on my mouse, maybe? So that's not on the table? That might be the way I do it. Let's try again. Hi, Chica. There's Russell. Ah, I tried to get it before I flashed Chica. Gosh darn it, there wasn't enough time. Never flip off cam when Silver Chicken is the camera. You're currently on it or it'll mess you up. Yeah.
You would have been a valuable asset to the team.
Yeah. Okay, Chica. My controller is still on my desk. Let me clear up some space. There we go. That sounded really bad, I'm certain. But I swear, I just like gently dropped it like not even 2 feet, like a few inches off the floor. So it seems like no matter what, Russell is going to start over here. I'm gonna get Lawbite's anger down, and then like that. Yeah, Russell's default cam is arcade. I'm noticing that. Where's Lawbite? How the heck did you get over there? There we go. I know. Boom. Gosh darn it. I thought I had no more time. I did better that time, though. That's what's important. I did better.
You would have been a valuable asset to the team.
I'm getting better already. I can feel it. Back to it. Alright, let's try again. So your default cam is... Oh. Alright, so you're going that way. There we go. Where? Lawbite? No. No. Alright. No. There we go. Hi, Russell. Hi, Lawbite. No. I'm not gonna make it. I'm struggling too much already. No? Lolbite. Son of a gun. I tried so hard. I tried so hard with that one. I thought I almost had it too.
Better used to us feeding the fish.
Alright, bye-bye. Bye, Doc. Yeah, I couldn't. I was trying to manage everything at once. I got overwhelmed. That was a me. That was a me. Alright, let's try again. Go that way? No, you went this way. How did you get over there? That stupid cupcake messed me up. Hello. There we go. Oh, Russell, wait, what? I knew Russell was gonna be the most difficult one here. I already knew. Gosh darn it.
No, for what it's worth, I thought you were nice.
Let's try again. Retry night. How in... And there we go. No. Come on. Come on, you know you want to go. There we go. There we go. Lullaby, get over here. There we go. Whew. Oh my gosh! Yes! Ha ha ha! Ha ha! Heck yeah, baby! How many attempts was that? How many attempts? 6 a.m. I actually did it! Ha ha ha! Ha! My arm! Owie! That hurt. My hand was glued to my desk there. I just locked in. Hey, are you alright, security? Oh, cutscene. Hold on, let me get a drink of water. I actually did it! I need to go back and rewatch the old stream and calculate how many attempts it took me in total to beat all max. But I did it! I got the way of the land. I don't know if there's something about that run that just worked. I knew where Silver Chicken was. I knew how to manage it. I knew where to look for Coraline. I did get jump scared by Coraline once. Ah, that was good. That was one of my... I feel proud about that one. I'm actually very happy. I was able to do that. I should not have blocked out an entire stream for this because I didn't expect... I expected to struggle a lot more. Let me take another sip. Hold on. That entire time that I was doing that, I felt like sweat going along my brow. Thank you, Groom. I'm so glad you guys are all here for me with this. And this time, I don't have a dumb mic like I did when I completed the Tubbyland all max mode. So I'm happy. I'm really happy. But let's see the cutscene now. Let's see the cutscene. Hey, are you all right, security? I've never seen you shake that bad. I had a nightmare about what happened at the restaurant. I didn't know robots could have nightmares, but I suppose that tracks with you guys. Well, you're all out of there now, at the least, and you hopefully won't have to deal with that ever again. Here, the sun's starting to rise, and I have to get to work soon. Maybe you could help me make a cup of coffee, since you're up? I'd like that. Aw, it's like a little epilogue. Yay, Chica's Party World Rebaked, and we can see in the right-hand corner, game completion 100%. I have fully completed the entire game, yes. Man's first max mode done. Yes, this, actually, no. No, I completed the Tubbyland Archives Act 1 all max, and, difficult, for sure. This one was more difficult, though, only because it was all reliant on me. It definitely took less time, though, which is nice, but man, that was good. Okay, wait, hold on. We did unlock some new extras, so let's check those out. Scrapped content. This is the new stuff. Early office render. This was second to final version of the game. This style was changed to the 64-bit adjacent version due to it just not being very pleasing to look at. I can see that. I do like how the alarm clock has 12 AM in the corner, though. That's pretty cute. Early screenshot from the second to final version of the game. It was semi-functional, but it didn't have cameras or characters implemented. Unlike the final version, this one controlled very similarly to the 2018 version. Interesting. Preview render of the office from the second to final version of the game. Preview render of the dining room from the second to final version of the game. Early teaser of Russell from the second to final version of the game. This was actually public for a while. So this is a lot of like stuff from the second to final version, which is interesting. Chica's model from the second to final version. Chica had a bow tie. That's really interesting. It's way more polygonal and the eyes are super creepy with how like they have white and a black dot, which is interesting. Russell's model from the second to final version of the game. For a lot of development, Russell actually kept the withering from the 2018 version. This was removed because it made no sense logically. Yeah. Oh, Top Hat had arms. Top Hat's model from the second to final version of the game. So Top Hat almost had arms. If I could analyze, I think the reason why they changed so much of him is because Top Hat is supposed to be a reference to White Rabbit from FNAF World. So having the blue there adjacent of Bonnie might be a bit more confusing, which makes sense. Lolbite's model from the second to final version of the game. Lolbite has an interesting design. Most of the stuff was kept, I can see. But the peg leg being the big difference, I noticed. Early layout from the second to final version of the game. Lolbite's Cove, Parts and Service, RR, Kitchen, West Flank, U, East Flank, Entrance. I like the new layout better, I think, definitely. Chicago had a bow tie. Shush. Camera UI mockup from the second to final version of the game. So this is what it more looked like. I do like this style, though. It's very unique, though I am glad with what we have. I think it works a bit better. Early Top Hat layout concept art by Thereisnosteak. The layout is specifically based on the one from 2018. Interesting. I never played the original Chica's Party World. Oh, thanks, Evie. I beat it. I locked in. I sat up and all that. but thank you. This was one of your best all max modes. For sure, for sure. I loved how it worked. Early Silver Chicken concept art by Thereisnosteak. Oh, so it was just mostly endoskeleton for a while. Back of head is gone. That part was kept. Silver Chicken Proto Chica. I like the name Silver Chicken way more. It's a little homage back to Golden Freddy. Early game icon. Oh, that's cute. Early Paper Pal models from the first version of the remake, remodeled by PoisonousPastels. Yeah, Rose did a pretty good job. It's interesting how they were able to keep the original identity. Is that supposed to be Heather? I think that's supposed to be Heather. If that is Heather, then that's cute. That's real cute. Early cupcake-based concept art by PoisonousPastels. JJ concept art, based on the top left concept by Fazzy Funbear. Now that's interesting. So that wasn't Heather. This is JJ. So in a version of the game, JJ was going to be a character. That's meant to be a scrapped character, actually. Yeah, so JJ from FNAF 2, of course, was originally scrapped. Janet something, I can't read that fully. That's really cute. And I like how she has a lollipop instead of a balloon, you know, so it's not just the exact same as Balloon Boy. Early prop models from the first version of the remake, modeled by PoisonousPastels. You know, props. Rose did a good job with them. Early cupcake models, not to be confused with Coraline, from the first version of the remake, modeled by PoisonousPastels. We have a strawberry, vanilla, and chocolate. They're all very cute. I like how they're uniformly kept because the normal cupcake has buck teeth, so this one is like vampire teeth. I like that. Early UI mock-up of a vent system from the first version of the remake. So we have the CCTV, which is cute. Click on the van you want to activate. Only one vent can be turned on at a time. Clicking on another will automatically switch off the previous fan. And there's the time, date, and camera selected. Oh, that's pretty cute. A small mock-up of the scrapped heat mechanics. This was removed as it didn't flow well with the gameplay, and it also didn't make much sense overall. The heat is really neat though on the sides, but it does make sense why they would scrap it. It's interesting seeing the office like this though. Oh, look at that, 2031. So at one point, it took place at a different part of the game, maybe? Early version of the Night 3 task, which was scrapped due to not making much sense in terms of placement. Company issued warning. Yeah, I can kind of see why this wouldn't make sense in terms of placement. It makes much more sense for it to be lied on a random table, even though it's harder to find. But yeah, this makes sense. Early Top Hat task mock-up. This was back when the free roaming and tasks were split into different sections. Interesting. And then we start again at the beginning. So that was all of the scrapped content, which is really interesting. Most interesting to me definitely is that JJ was originally conceptualized, but I don't think for long because unlike all the other designs and whatnot, she does not have a low poly version, which makes me think that they didn't get much into the concepts. Fazzy did a really good job with JJ. By the way, that reminds me, the next game that I'm going to be playing, I originally was going to play Fazbear Entertainment Storage, but I decided instead, next time we're going to play Percy's, a Playtime with Percy, that was what it was called, Playtime with Percy. And we'll just go and look at all the characters, so that you can see a definite comparison. If I go back to the scrapped content, I want to go back to Chica real fast. So this is what Chica's originally low poly looks like, and this is what the new one does. I like this version of the low poly much more, especially considering that the eyes are flat textures, and that somehow adds to them being more creepy, and when they go dark, it just adds to it so much. I still really love the second to final remake animatronics. Yeah, they're neat. I do like a lot of them. Let me go and look at Russell in comparison, because Russell, out of all of them, definitely has, like, the most definite change, which, you know, he was withered. He also has a wonky eye. I don't love this version of Russell compared to the one we got. I like... Oh, sorry. I love this version of Russell because he's just a big goofball. He's so nice. He's so lovable. And if we go back to scrapped content, I want to go back and look at Top Hat. So this was original Top Hat. And this is the Top Hat we got. I like Top Hat much better now because it still does keep elements of the blue, which, you know, is reference to Bonnie, but it looks like White Rabbit from FNAF World. It has a lot of callback to White Rabbit, which I think fits a lot better. I don't know. Oh, by the way, these are all just like my opinions. They're not like meant to be taken as they should have done this. Like I loved the game the way it turned out. So now next is Lolbite, and we'll go that. Most notably, the peg leg is the big difference. So we go to Lolbite. This is the Lolbite that we ended up with. I like this Lolbite. I do like the peg leg concept, but I do like the way we got it, because this is more way reminiscent of FNAF World's design. So I do get why they changed it. You know, keep it uniform. And then... And yeah, we didn't really get a low poly mock-up for the Silver Chicken. Because then the other two characters consist of Silver Chicken, which looks like this. It's just like the original Chica model, but you know. I do think I remember someone saying in the server that Silver Chicken was like she's meant to be like on the spectrum, a very big representation of having autism, and I like that. I like that a lot. I like Silver Chicken, and like it's non-verbal. She does like being stared at. That's cute. And then finally, Security, which I did not get was a reference to FNAF World at the time, and I definitely like this model too. This is a really cute concept for Security. And then the jump scares, Russell, what's the name? Lolbite, why did I forget? Top Hat, Coraline, Silver Chicken, Chica. Yeah, it's pretty neat. And then the credits one more time. It was a project between Thereisnosteak and PoisonousPastels. PoisonousPastels and Bon Bon Studios, the original creators of Chica's Party World. Zaya Moon for the cutout artwork did a great job. Shattuck did a great job on the cutscene artwork, and Lucina did a phenomenal job on the soundtrack. So if anyone knows, someone point me in the right direction. Oh, hi Bennett. You missed all the fun. We beat the all max mode a bit like before schedule, so that's pretty fun. But I'm still surprised that I was able to beat it so fast. It's cool looking at the scrapped concept though. Is there anything else that I really want to look at? Behind the scenes, is there anything to compare? Okay, so this was the early UI concept art. I want to go and check something, because if we go back and look. So this is what it looked like with a scrapped heat mechanic and behind the scenes. So yeah, it's not the same. Actually, you know what this reminds me of is the kitchen almost, the way the door is placed. But yeah, I like the way this game looks. I like the jump scares. I guess my only real criticism, if I had to give one, other than like small things, I guess, which, you know, if I had to criticize a game which was like in development for 5 years, which I feel bad about, but like, I still love the way this game turned out. There's only real one thing that I would criticize, and that's this right here. The high polys, as cool as they are, we don't ever actually see them other than the main menu. And I don't think we see Security's high poly at all. So I think that's like my one and only gripe with the game, is that we have these amazing looking high poly versions of the characters, but we never actually see them. And in game, in lore, it doesn't make sense, I know, but it would have been nice to have like an extra night with these like rendered. But you know, that's a lot of extra work, that's a lot of extra time, and we already got an amazing looking game already. I love the way all of the characters look. So yeah, let's go back to the main menu. Let me go to the night 4 music, because I like the way that sounds. So yeah, that was Chica's Party World Rebaked. Technically, you see the high poly versions during the cutscenes. You do. You technically see them in shadow, which I do think is neat. But like, I would have loved to have seen a bit more of them. That's really my only gripe though. Like, this game, for all intents and purposes, is kind of perfect. And I don't say that lightly, but like, this is the closest I think any FNAF fan game has gotten to being a perfect experience. The gameplay loop isn't annoying. There's a lot of good balance there. Like, everything flows really well, and there wasn't anything that was making me mad. I was never mad at any point while I was playing this game. And on top of that, their character designs are really unique. The aesthetic is different from so many other games, separating it. They didn't just like re-splurge the same like Chica, Bonnie, Freddy type of thing. They put their own spin on it with Russell, Red Bear. We had the White Rabbit, which is obviously Bonnie. Lullbite is Foxy. It's a spin on the original Five Nights at Freddy's formula without it just being let's completely rip it off, because the characters are all mechanically different, the way everything works is different. It's a fun reference back to FNAF world. There's just so much here that I really, really like. And you want to know what I love most of all, actually? It has an ending. Like, the all max mode isn't a tease for the next game. There's an ending. This is it. This is the entirety of the series, which I really liked. I'm happy that this game got to be its own project. Like, Rose and Evie did a fantastic job. Lucina did a great job on the music. Zaya did a great job. Everyone did a phenomenal job to make this. I would pay good money for this. Like, seriously. It's like the Yellow Bunny, but it's White Bunny. Yeah, a little bit, you could say that. But, man, what is there really left to say? I'm not trying to drag the stream out or anything, but like, I didn't expect to beat it so fast. I guess all the practice helped at the very least. But that really just goes to show, that really just goes to show that was like one of the absolute best balanced all max modes I've ever played, because it was still difficult, but it wasn't the game's fault, it was my fault. Like, not to compare, but when I was playing Tubbyland Archives, there were things that just kept adding up that I couldn't deal with enough. There was the random shut off of the cameras with the buttons being all the way over here. There was Lala switching from room to room to room, and then I had to go and check on Poe, and then I had to go and check on Tinky Winky. It was too much chance, is what I'm trying to say. There was too much RNG with how things worked to where it felt unfair. But with this game's All Max, it didn't feel unfair, and I'll even go and show you what I mean. Like, I'll go to Custom Nightmare to show you all the character mechanics. Like, the character mechanics here are very simple. Russell's and Chica's go hand in hand. You gotta keep track of Russell as he's getting closer to the door. Kind of a throwback to Lala's mechanics, but these ones work much, much better in my opinion, because he comes from one side of the building and he doesn't swap rooms. That's more Chica's thing, but with Chica you have a sound cue, so you can still like flash if you need to. Coraline definitely screwed me up for a while, but I just had to click on the, what was it called? Yeah, you just have to click on the button and like look around when the sound cue happens, and once I got used to that, it made sense. Top Hat was definitely the easiest out of all of them to deal, because you just have to pay attention to the right-hand corner, and then when he shows up, you can just shut the thing behind you. Lullbite, again, it's like a throwback to how Foxy works, but with a different spin. I like it. And Silver Chicken, I like that you have to not look at her, which I think is pretty different. But, yeah. It's still pretty incredible. This is an incredible experience that I got to try, which, I'm happy for. I'm not going to pull out the stream any longer. I'll go back here and give my like final thoughts. But what more can I say? This really is like one of the better fan games that I've seen. And I've played a lot of fan games. I haven't completed them. The only two that I've actually completed are Tubbyland Archives and now this game. I am not in... I don't actually end up beating these games most of the time. But yeah, that's... Is there anything else for me to say, really? I think that's everything. I really think that's everything. This was a fantastic FNAF fan game. Not even FNAF fan game, just a really good sit and survive game. If I had to give this a rating, it would be a 9.5. It is legitimately the closest to perfect that any FNAF fan game has ever gotten for me. This right here is something that if you're not a fan of fan games, then I would still... Did I try Roblox FNAF? No, I haven't tried it. But this, I would absolutely recommend you download this. It's completely for free. It's on Game Jolt. It's less than a gigabyte. It's less than half a gigabyte. And it is absolutely worth it to play this. Absolutely worth it. The story is really cute. It's not open-ended. It's very definite. It's just a simple, fun game that, you know, you can enjoy for yourself. You should, it's cool. Maybe I'll look at it in the future. But for right now, I guess that's where I'll end it off. This has been a shorter stream than I'd liked it to be. I like doing like long streams with these FNAF fan games, but yeah, that's another game in the bag. So next time we'll move on to Playtime with Percy. And then after that, Fazbear Entertainment Storage. Those are the two big ones that I want to try next. But thank you all for watching me play this. If you want, my first and second parts are both available in the description below, and they're also in a playlist on my channel. And if you want to go watch those and support me and comment below "we did it," then that would mean a whole lot for me. But yeah, that's where I'll end it all for today. Goodbye, Chica's Party World, and thanks for the fun memories. I'll see you all later. Bye bye.